I think you might need to get a little closer.
Really?
Are we too close? No, okay, that's Welcome everybody to the Talk Shit Get Hit show. I'm your host Sithu.
I'm your co-host Billy.
And today we have a special co-host, a very close friend of ours as well, Brian. Brian, say hi to everybody.
Hello everyone, I'm Brian.
And when I say everybody, I mean like the two people that watches.
You mean the 2 million subscribers?
One of the two is me.
Oh, nice.
Who's the other one?
Me.
So we have a little bit of a different setup today, not only in the sense that we have a different set. Well, it's not a set, it's just Brian's house and he's been kind enough to allow us to record here. Thanks, Brian. Thank you. And did we ask for his permission? We did. Yes, we did.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And we'll be eating some stuff today, so this is a bit special. We are still talking, right? I mean, that's what you came for, I think. So this episode will still be a lot of talking, but we're gonna start it off with a little bit of a fun taste test sort of thing. So the three of us love chicken sandwiches. But we've always been thinking, what is the best chicken sandwich in the same sort of price range? Mm-hmm. There's KFC here, at least in Thailand and Bangkok. There's KFC, there's Texas chicken, and there's McDonald's. Slightly different chicken sandwiches. I think the McDonald's, the McSpicy is just spicy stuff. I think they have another non-spicy chicken burger, but that's just not good at all. So what we have today is the McSpicy, the Zinger Burger, is that correct?
Yeah, from KFC.
The Zinger Burger from KFC, and the Texas Supreme Burger from Texas Chicken. Now, so what we don't know actually which ones are which burger. I know we can see it, but the problem is I thought I would be visually able to tell, but I can't. So we do have little notes with the answer on it. We actually don't really remember which one's what. But what we're gonna try to do is guess which burger is from which company. And not only that, we will also vote on which we think is the best. What do we win? Nothing really. It's just so that we can eat some chicken sandwiches on camera. So let's go ahead and start. Let's right? Let's start from the left side. From the left side.
Okay. So let me do this.
That's confusing, but okay, let's just try to remember. All right.
No, it's okay. It's no. So.
Okay. I think you should take yours first. Yeah.
That's yours now?
Yeah, it is. I think I know which one this is. I know which one this is. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Nah.
Yeah, how about you?
It's okay.
You know?
I'm not too sure yet. How do you know? You eat this a lot?
I eat chicken sandwiches. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A lot?
Mm.
No.
I think I know too, but we'll see. Might be wrong.
It's okay. It's a little dry.
It's it's dry and it's
Wet?
old.
It's old.
And you know, it has a smell that's kind of distinct, like quite distinctive to this one particular brand.
Oh, you're trying to give hints. He's trying to give hints.
Interesting.
He's trying to give hints, but I don't get it. Okay, whatever. Are you done? You eat the whole thing?
No, just
This guy's hungry. He's just eating. This is the one in the middle, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna be gentle with dropping them.
Then take one.
Please. I'll have the other one. Oh crap.
No.
I think I know which one this is.
What the hell? You haven't even had it.
No.
This is excellent.
I know. I should stop licking my finger when I'm eating my food in front of the camera.
What?
I don't know. Is it rude?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
People lick fingers all the time.
That's just weird. You're just on the street just like licking your finger.
This is better.
This is better?
Moving on for him. Oh yeah, but this is better, yeah.
Yeah,
But this is not spicy. Is it spicy? No. Is it spicy?
But
I mean, with your tolerance, if you're saying it's not spicy, it's definitely
so
not
the
spicy.
chicken was definitely juicier, and the bun was, I feel like, better too.
Yeah, but the tomato also added something for me.
I didn't
have any tomato.
Yeah, because of you.
I had the lucky piece.
There's
But that
one
sucked. They put one
That's
piece of
one
tomato
piece.
in the middle.
Yeah.
Right.
That's good.
Okay, that was better than the other one. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I think so too.
Wow, I am
This is a little
surprised.
this is a little
I am
soggy.
surprised by that one.
This is a little soggy. Alright, taking one.
Because I think I know what it is, And if it is what I think it is, then that's disappointing.
Oh,
Because it's usually not like that.
I sorry, I touched
it's
it.
over.
I touched it.
You touched the other one too.
I touched both of them. Who cares?
Oops. This is like broken in half.
What?
It's breaking.
Hey man.
Hey. Alright.
I don't know which one this is.
But you only need to know two.
Yes, whatever, fine. But I'm just saying. No, I mean, I think I know what these two are.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean that I'm sure. So only if I'm certain that this one is the third one that I haven't chosen, then I know all the other choices are correct, right? So I think I have an idea. I'm pretty prepared to
Oh, shit.
Sorry. Ew.
Thank
But I'm pretty prepared to make a guess, and I'm pretty sure I'll get it all. I'll get all three right.
Right?
Yeah. How about you? You confident?
I'm ready.
You confident?
Yeah.
You
So that's
ready?
the third one? This is the one in the middle?
Yeah, that's the third one.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with the
First one.
first one.
What do you say is like which brand?
This one? I
Yeah.
think this is KFC.
I think that's KFC.
I think that's Texas chicken.
Okay.
Okay.
Shall we take a look?
Whoa, no, not yet. Afterwards, we'll
Alright,
because then if you know what that is, you can't.
True.
So-
actually true.
This, what do you think this is?
McDonald's.
I think this is Texas chicken.
This is McDonald's.
Guys, this is Texas chicken.
I think this is McDonald's.
Let me tell you why I was like, oh, I think that's Texas chicken because I saw the tomatoes. McDonald's and KFC don't do tomatoes.
How do you know?
Because I've had McDonald's and KFC, they don't do tomatoes.
Maybe they don't like you.
sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I've had tomatoes in my
I had
my
tomatoes.
mac chicken.
You've had tomatoes in your burgers, not like your hamburgers, your beef burgers, not the chicken sandwiches.
That's not true. That's not
Okay, but
we'll see,
fine, I'll
we'll see,
fine.
right?
Okay, so Texas chicken to me, McDonald's to both of you, right?
Yeah.
This to me, so I have one choice left. McDonald's. This is McDonald's. This is McDonald's McSpicy.
Zinger.
Zinger.
You think this is Zinger?
Oh, it's not Zinger?
No. Which KFC or what did you think this
Is
was?
this KFC?
Okay, for me that was Texas chicken.
What the?
That's what I think.
Okay. So you think that's Texas?
Yeah.
You think that was?
I think this is KFC.
It is KFC.
KFC.
So you two have switched the KFC in Texas.
Yeah?
Yeah, and you're both the same on this one. You think?
No,
You
you
think-
think McDonald's.
You think this is McDonald's?
Yeah. But you
Okay,
think
wait.
you think
You-
this is-
Wait, do you think this is McDonald's because you think that's a better one?
No.
No.
Which one's the best?
The
I
best?
like this more.
Which? This is the best.
Yeah.
I would agree that's the best. But wait. But the thing is, if that is what I think it is, which is McDonald's,
Okay.
it's not as good as it could be. I've had really good ones, and I think the reason why is because we've let it sit for a while. And it's my fault. I was late, so
Good job.
it's I think it's because of that. But I know what it is. Okay, so for me, let's just repeat, right? KFC,
KFC.
Texas, McDonald's.
Right. For me it's KFC, McDonald's, Texas.
Texas, McDonald's, KFC.
Okay,
Wow.
let's open it up.
Alright,
Okay,
alright,
let's
alright.
open. You open your.
No.
Let's go
It's
for
blank.
Huh?
It's blank.
What do you
Oh.
mean it's
You
blank?
have no pen.
So how do you know which one's what?
Did you know, bro?
Oh,
What?
so what is this for?
This is the.
What
This is the appearance.
Oh,
Tell me
okay.
give me the square one.
the square one.
Oh, okay.
That's
so
KFC.
KFC, bitches.
KFC.
This is KFC.
Yeah.
I told you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not written in there. It's
Oh,
on his
okay.
phone. He took a picture of the shape.
Ah,
Yeah,
gotcha,
yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Okay,
Give me the
okay.
one that is rolled.
The roll. This one.
That's McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Alright.
Texas. Ah, Texas has the tomatoes. The other two don't have the tomatoes. I tell you. I told you what.
Texas
I
wins.
told you what.
You get the grand prize. Oh, nothing.
All right.
Yeah.
Good job.
But I mean, this is better, isn't it? The
No, no, no,
McSpicy.
It definitely is.
Oh, it's really
It
good.
definitely is.
With the flavor or because I'll say I thought this chicken was the juiciest one.
Okay, for
The
me,
juiciest chicken was this one.
personally speaking,
that
that
was-
was flavor the better. Over
Yeah.
there.
No,
It's
flavor is
just
shit,
spicy.
but this is not spicy, but it is spicier
It is
than
spicy.
it's not spicy,
It
but it's
is.
spicier.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Really? And you tell me I had bad tolerance.
That's what I said.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright. Well done me.
Good
Then.
job, good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Good job. But I think out of all of these burgers, this had the best buns. These two are quite soggy.
I don't know. I mean that's
we
when
don't need
you
buns.
I don't know, man. I noticed it
when you say it that way,
when I bit
I
into
gotta
it.
go in and try it.
Try it again.
They all have these. What is it called?
Sesame.
These sesame buns. I mean, okay, I'm so
This is
big.
really small buns.
No, it's flat.
No, they're flat.
Hmm.
You know.
This one's like quite airy if you look at it too.
It's airy, yes.
Yeah.
This is also airy though.
Nah, this is soggy.
Soggy.
Yeah, quite soggy.
What is this thing? It's like flat.
And that's like
It's flat and dense.
squished in.
Nice.
Wow. Hey, but hey, McDonald's. Good for them.
Yeah. But I guess they're one of the biggest brands in the world for a reason.
Yes. In Bangkok, though, I think the best chicken burger I've had so far is from Foul Mouth.
Foul Mouth? I've never been there before.
I haven't been there, but I've ordered from there.
You ordered from there.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
He said you've had Foul Mouth chicken, not the burger, not the chicken burger.
Oh yeah, I had the chicken, but I would assume that they put the chicken in the burger too.
And then so you think that chicken is good?
I think that chicken is really good.
Okay. I think that's the best. But the problem is, well, it's not a problem. It's just that it's not part of this category because I think that costs about what 10, 11, maybe even $15 for the whole with the fries and the drinks, probably like that, right?
That's
Oh, really?
Right.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
So it's like 300, 400 baht. Yeah.
So it's a bit more of an upscale fast food chain. Okay.
I don't know if it's fast. I don't know if it's
So it's
upscale.
not fast food.
I mean, not upscale in the sense that
Yeah.
that you're.
But it's like the
usually
new fried
on
chicken.
fine dining.
That's-
It is good.
Mhm.
It is good. That's
Really
that's no doubt about it.
But it's
It's
really
just-
spicy. Did you choose the spicy version?
oh no! I mean,
Oh, you didn't?
I don't need spicy stuff. Right? So why would I choose?
That's true.
But I think there is one option for death. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
It's the spiciest
Wow.
version.
Okay.
Maya had it. Maya's my wife. She had it and she eats a lot of spicy stuff. And she told me that's pretty spicy. When she says that's
Okay.
pretty spicy,
Wow, okay.
it's spicy.
Yeah.
Avoid at all costs.
Avoid at all costs. So I never had that, but then the other chicken sandwich they had was pretty good.
Alright.
Yeah, pretty.
On the list then.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm gonna order like maybe tomorrow or something like that.
Nice.
Foul mouth.
Yeah.
You just had chicken sandwiches.
It's okay. I love them. I love chicken sandwiches.
It's good. Yeah. Well, there you go. Internet. In case you were wondering, and I think a lot of you were. That's why we did this to help the community, give back. Let the people know which one's the best chicken burger in Bangkok.
According to us.
we're the experts because we live fried chicken sandwiches.
We love.
Live.
No, we
live
and
Yeah.
breathe.
And breathe fried chickens. Okay, we love. Oh man, I'm looking at the camera, yes, but I'm also looking at this view. Unfortunately, the camera can't see it, but this is a great view of the city. I've always thought about the drawback of living in Myanmar and being like even in Yangon and being in a rooftop, or if you had a rooftop bar, or even if you had a very tall apartment or a room in a tall building, what you see is not like this view. It doesn't really look nice.
Oh,
Really? I would disagree.
What? It's all mossy. Nothing is like not renovated, but it's not upkept, right? From all the rain and everything, there's vegetation coming out of buildings.
exactly.
There's
like
cracks
trees.
everywhere.
It's
I don't think any building. I don't think any building codes were followed.
Whoa.
Dude, you can see clear cracks.
Depends on where you live. though.
Depends on where you live.
Depends on where that tall building is located. Right?
So you're saying like I live in a terrible part of the city?
Hey, we're not saying anything. You're saying that.
Yeah.
No,
I think it's just different. I would argue against it. I mean, this is nice, but like when you look out, it's like a concrete jungle.
well, too
it's
much density.
Yeah, it's like where are the trees, bro?
Too many people in one square footage.
You can say that. Just a lot of buildings.
Yeah. What it reminds me of sometimes is chicken coops.
Nice. Back to chicken.
Seriously, because think about it. It's like, okay, so one of the reasons why I've read or watched, I forgot what it was, but it had something to do with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay.
And it was about being more environmentally friendly and blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
And he was talking about how one of the ways that we could try to reduce our carbon footprint is to eat less of cattle.
Oh,
Okay, I mean, let's start small, right? From a bigger picture. We don't have to go straight. Everybody go vegan or vegetarian. It's more like let's stop eating as much beef and mutton and lamb and all that kind of stuff. So what will happen is, for beef like at least good quality beef, good beef that you get, when you import or export and things like that, you need a lot of grazing land.
Yeah.
So for that grazing land to happen in the first place, you have to clear that out. If I don't know if it was a rainforest, it's probably not, but you have to clear that land out first. So you're getting rid of that,
the nature.
The nature that was there just for these cows to graze, and you can't use the same square footage to add another layer of cow grazing grass. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a building where you can just keep stacking. So you can't. You gotta expand this way. So you take up more land, you take up more space, and you just getting rid of the trees, blah blah blah. So more cattle means more space required, means not the best for the environment. So eat less of the cattle. So there's a lower demand for it, maybe lower supply. I don't know if that really would work. Like just because we stop eating, all of a sudden, we start seeing smaller farms. I don't think that's what's going to happen. But maybe it just means we stop having expansion. There's less of a demand or less of a growing demand. So less expansion. Instead, we can start with like chicken or poultry because, for example, for chicken, just like what I said, you can have the same square footage, but with different levels of, right?
Like buildings.
Yeah, and which is weird because I just compared the buildings we're living in into chicken coops.
Are we chickens?
Yeah, I guess so, right?
In that analogy, yes.
In that analogy, I guess so because
we are chickens.
Wait, why what's your analogy? I was thinking about something different, I think.
No, he was asking like if we're gonna like you said, right? Tall buildings where you can kind of layer the grazing field, whatever, for chickens. So we are the chickens.
Yeah, but I was saying we're chickens just because more like are you laughing because we're talking about chickens? Hey man, this is important information. No, I'm just saying because it's like these chicken were born to serve a purpose, which is to keep the machine running, which is as a source of consumption for us so that we can have our shit running, right? So what I'm saying is we're the same.
Wait, hang on a sec. You're saying that these chicken are born because the purpose of the birth are to serve us. What?
To serve us isn't like
to be.
What do you think this is? What do you think this came from, bro?
No. But what you're saying is,
man,
the only purpose that these chicken are born for. Like in the very first place, at the beginning of time, or whenever these chickens were born, their only purpose was so that we can feed on them.
Yes.
You think so?
It's not. I think so. It is.
I think he's talking about modern day chickens that are being born right now.
No, I was talking
about historical chickens.
I'm talking, exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
he's
talking about
historical
chicken.
Since the evolution
I'm talking about these chicken. You think McDonald's has a bunch of hunters out there looking for chicken in a bag so they can put it, it's like one day we're just out of chicken burgers because people who went to bag the chickens just...
Obviously that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay,
but you're making it sound like, these chicken, like these poor little chickens, they're just born so that they can, that we can feed them. Yes, these specific chickens.
This is what I'm talking about. So what I'm saying is us living in these this concrete jungle is what I'm saying is, I guess, yes, it could be sad because we are, in relative terms, waking up to serve a company or an organization to fulfill this thing so that we can have our income to live our lives and whatever, and just repeat. And that's why this is a chicken coop.
Okay, I have a question to that. So, like we work in this machine because for our income and for our, livelihood, essentially. In that comparison, what is the chicken's salary or income? Like, what do they get as a return?
Help!
We eat them, right? They were born. They were born.
Stop
so that we
laughing. Just answer is
so that we can eat them.
This is a serious...
What do they get in return?
Yeah. What do they get in return?
They get to live.
Ha! Ha, bitch! What do you think pays the rent, bitch?
What do you think feeds them?
What do you think fed them, bitch?
What do you think cleans up their shit?
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
Alright.
Bro, it's free rental space. This guy, you should be thankful.
Medical insurance. I bet they have good insurance and health insurance.
You die.
Oh no.
What medical insurance?
Are we still talking about chicken here?
Oh yeah. Not so much the medical insurance. Maybe the rent.
Rent. No, rent
and food. Yeah.
And they don't have to work.
They don't. I mean, they just have to live.
Yeah,
live
they
your
just have to
life.
live.
Go outside.
Exactly.
Pick some food. Come back
outside,
in.
bro.
No, they don't.
They don't go outside.
They don't go outside. But I think the time they do see outside is on their way from the farm to the slaughterhouse.
No, I think they die right away, bro.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's massive transport of chicken.
Yeah. By the way, if this part of the show offends any chicken activists of sorts or anything, we don't mean any offense. We just think they're delicious. But yeah, that's chicken for you. Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say we don't care.
We don't care about the chicken? No, we do. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I wouldn't say...
No, not about the chicken.
Oh.
People finding this...
Well, I don't care that people finding this offensive. Well, I don't. That's why we said it.
Oh.
But I am saying sorry,
Oh.
just in case it helps, the sorry.
Just in case anyone's offended.
Yes. Yeah. Because they might be like, oh, these chickens are dying and they're eating meat and they're laughing about it. Right?
I mean,
No?
now that you brought it up.
Now that I brought it up.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Why are we laughing at this?
You're the one laughing at it the whole time.
Should we cry then?
Oh, chicken coops.
Indeed. So let's move on to another topic. We had fun with the chicken and the mixed spices,
Sounds good.
but I want to talk a little bit about how we met, the three of us.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Why is that
The
interesting?
three of
I'm
us
not really
meet,
sure.
or
No, but like
you meet me, or I meet him, or how did you meet him?
met.
No, I mean let me summarize it, right? I'll summarize it. I met Billy when we were in school in like grade 2 or something back in Myanmar. So Billy is Thai, but he's also half Myanmar, so he spent half of his life in Myanmar. And so when I went to school in 2nd grade, he was there. And we've been schoolmates since then. Mm-hmm. And it was only at university or time to go to university is when we departed and we met again at work. So work is, at least for us, the first company that we joined was McKinsey and Company. And again, work is where we met Brian. Brian he's young, a bit younger than us. He's from I think maybe 2 batches after me.
Yeah.
So either way, we got very close. One of the reasons, I guess, is we're quite alike, you and I.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And we've shared the same birthday.
And the same birth month.
Yeah, and the same birth month.
Yep.
We tried to have a company together, didn't work out. We went through quite a bit, and we even went from McKinsey to another company, which was also, again, the same company. Then I moved to Thailand, and soon enough, he came to Thailand as well. I mean, he was already living in Thailand. So that's how we know each other. That's the history of Brian, Situ, and Billy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool story.
Yeah, now that you mentioned it, how you mentioned earlier, how we attempted to build a business together,
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't quite work out the way we expected it to, due to a lot of, I guess, external factors as well as internal factors. Do you want to talk about it a little bit, or?
We can.
Mm-hmm. So like,
Wow.
I'm now interested on the internal factors.
I don't know what the internal factors are. But I think no. Wait.
whatever. There were some. There were some.
No, I'm sure they were.
Even if we don't like to admit it,
Oh.
I would say.
Well, then I would want to know. But what I would have to say about that is, part of me felt frustrated. Try not to move too far.
Oh, sure.
Don't forget. I felt a little frustrated at myself because at the end of everything, I thought to myself, I was like, had I left my full-time job, right, and dedicated it to that business, would it have been at a much better place than like it didn't have to fail, because there was no way, like what is failure, because we weren't in debt, we weren't bankrupt. It was
I wasn't necessarily talking about like failure as a like the internal issues that we had were failures. That's not what I meant. But what I was saying was more what you just mentioned, which is kind of doubting yourself, kind of second guessing ourselves. Really like, because you and I had this conversation too. Remember, like whether we should actually leave our full-time jobs. Actually do this business full-time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, I was just gonna say, before we continue deeper into this conversation, maybe it would be worth to just explain what you guys did together.
Oh, right.
That's a very good point.
Good point.
That's a very good point.
Good point.
They're all wondering,
Wow.
what is this business?
What the fuck are they talking about?
How do we buy a piece of it?
Yeah, you can't.
You can't
Yeah,
anymore.
you can't.
Shame. So what did you guys do?
No, because I feel like there's, for me, my version of the story sounds petty because you left before I did. You left McKinsey before I did.
Yes, true.
And you were already working with the client that we ended up working with later, but you were working with them a little bit.
Yep.
You were also doing your own thing on the side before you joined Yoma Bank after McKinsey.
Yep.
I left after you did, and when I left McKinsey, through whatever reason, something left a sour taste in my mouth about McKinsey, and I felt a little vengeful, but vengeful in a really silly and you could say ambitious way, where I was like, you know what? Screw these consultants. I'll show how to be a consultant in my country, and I think I can do it better than them. Whatever. But I thought, one day I'll meet this so-and-so partner, senior partner in the same client room, and I'll be like, "That's what's up, bitch." That's the petty reason of me. I was like, "Oh, let's start a consulting firm that is local to Myanmar, and it's sort of like a copy paste of McKinsey, basically, but we will do it for SMEs instead of going for the big guys. At least so that it can scale better." Okay. So it was me and Brian and another friend of ours who partnered together. Brian and I both thought that we could apply some of the things that we've learned from McKinsey into anybody that we might meet. We've tried to limit the first few things that we do to something more simpler. If things were too complicated or things that we don't think we have the knowledge already in our head to do, then we would decline. So we went with that base to try to find clients. And we did find two, and in full transparency, one of them was my father-in-law.
Great client.
Great
best
client. The best client. The best client.
That's correct.
That's the best client. So anyway, the father-in-law was just a one-off thing. It was an output of 200 pages for a remote island project where we were trying to build a investor pitch deck or whatever. So those 200 pages, those were already done. Then the other recurring client was a travel and tour company. So that's what we were trying to do.
Nice.
Yes.
Right, continue our previous discussion.
What was our previous discussion?
Internal.
Yeah, what were the internal issues?
No, like I told you earlier, like what you mentioned, right?
Oh, okay.
Because even throughout, like while we were still working on it, we had this conversation, like I said earlier, whether we should, quit our full-time jobs, if we should do it now, if we should do it later. Mm-hmm. Like at that time, at the very least, it was more of a when rather than if, right? At that time. Oh, sorry. It was if rather than when. My bad. Okay. Right. So I feel like when you want to really scale a business, if you don't commit full-time to it, it either takes really, really long, to actually get on.